So Pacers bought themselves a little rest time with their win last night in Cleveland. They're moving on, y'all. It's a good one. 114-105. Tyrese with 31, 6, and 8. Siakam had 21. Donovan Mitchell had 35 points, and Evan Mobley threw in 24 and 11 rebounds. But they are now, the Indiana Pacers, heading to the conference finals, and they will face, of course, the Knicks, possibly the Celtics. Chandler, I mean, look, there's something about getting hot at the most perfect time ever. Are these title contenders? Is this Pacer squad for real?
Are you watching now, Lou?
We're like the best paper. They're our favorites now.
Man. We got to. We got to now. There's about to only be 4 teams left. Listen, this team is real. And again, to go to the Eastern Conference Finals twice in a row, we always knew how good they were offensively. Kind of saw bits and pieces of it last year in the play-in tournament. Tyrese Halliburton kind of take that next step, but then all of a sudden he's getting called overrated, and this team has been through a lot of adversity, but they've kept their head down. Siakam's continued to get better and productive. Miles Turner, their bench is unbelievable. I love that Obi Toppin's kind of flourishing in this series and kind of playing through him in the mid post. TJ McConnell does TJ McConnell things. They're such a balanced, collective, great team that can defend. A lot of pick and roll, a lot of threes, a lot of shooting around. Guys like Neesmith and Nimhart, they can go 9, 10, 11 deep on you. So this team is real. They just absolutely punked the number 1 seed pretty much all series long. And this is a real threat. Listen, it's going to be them. If the Knicks can get out of this and handle the Tatumless Celtics, we got Pacers, Knicks in these conference finals, and that means anything can happen and is up for grabs. So there's a real shot this team is in the finals, and they deserve it. They played well. Carlisle is one of my favorite coaches I've always had. Offensively, he's brilliant. Out of timeouts, quick hitters, he's unbelievable, and he has the personnel to do that. So I'm happy for them. It's a great year. I don't think a lot of people expected this, but listen, they're here, and then they deserve it, and Tyrese Halliburton's not overrated.
Apparently not, Lou. Apparently not.
Yeah, I just seen Rick Carlisle say they're hot at the right time. They're playing their best basketball at the right time. Anytime you can have confidence in your team and guys have confidence in each other and they're playing at a high level, anything is possible. I think that's what makes them real title contenders. They know they're on a streak right now. They know they're playing their best brand of basketball. And if you have guys that believe in the mission and are motivated to go out and improve it, it doesn't matter who's standing in front of a team like that. That makes them real title contenders to me.
I'm curious as to what the Cavs are going to do in this offseason, guys, because this is a tough one. They did what they did all season long. Coach of the year, number 1 seed, to win 1 game in the conference semis. Something has to change, right? You can't just keep doing the same thing over and over again, can you, Chandler?
I don't do anything. I think with the mystery of what's going to happen in Boston, Jason Tatum's out. I think they are poised again with that core, with those 3 All-Stars, the coach of the year. They have depth, they have shooting, they have the right team, the right format. The reason we just haven't trusted them or given them the love and the respect because they haven't done it on the biggest stage. So I think they have the pieces. Maybe you add a couple things here and there, but I think this team, after this letdown, comes back after a big heartbreaking series in the playoffs postseason run this year. I think you look next year, if everything, obviously depending on some big moves, this team's right there in the thick of things next year. You got to make a decision on a guy like Ty Jerome, who's a free agent. They had DeAndre Hunter, that helped, but with no Celtics, the question of the Celtics, I like the Cavs again next year running this back. I think they can. I think it can be better.
Don't change anything. If anything, go out and get Garland a new toe and get Mitchell a new ankle. Other than that, do not mess with that team.
That's it.
They aren't. They got bit by the injury bug, and you can tell by the explosiveness of these guys. They just didn't have it. They couldn't have. They had bad feet. They had bad feet. Do not change this team. Do not mess with anything. That was the only thing wrong with this basketball team. So don't overreact. Don't overthink it. Stay the pace and trust the process.
Tweak it. Can you tweak it?
Hey, listen. Donovan Mitchell said it. He said, listen, the media is going to write some really, really nasty things about us, and they deserve it. They deserve the criticism, and they're going to use it as fire. They're going to use it as fuel, and they'll be back next year.
Man, what a bummer of an ending for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It was such a fun season. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We got a couple of game 5s tonight. Could things be ending in a couple more of these series? We'll look at that when we return. Run it up.